Ask Todd. My name is Todd Malloy. I'm a relationship, intimacy, and sex therapist, i.e., expert, some say, in regards to creating a life and facilitating people having a life worth celebrating. I work for over 30 years with individuals and couples doing just that, helping them achieve goals, helping them live a life worth celebrating, and counting themselves as a factor in their own equation of life. This is my opportunity for you to kind of glean and join the ride and the journey to a life worth celebrating along with us. So without further ado, this question comes from Selena K. She's 41 years old from Los Angeles, California. Her question is, we have been married for 11 years and my husband doesn't feel he should pursue me or take me on regular dates. How can you help me? Well, Selena, I can help. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a call just before the episode airs so you can have him listen so I can have a personal conversation with him. What it is that in relationships, we often forget that life is dynamic, not static. Sometimes once we get to know a person and we feel comfortable enough to be safe with them to step into a marriage, step into a committed relationship, it's almost like we feel like life becomes freeze frame. This is who that person is, and we ride the wave. I've even had husbands say, why should I date my wife? Why should I pursue my wife when I already know her? It's like, forgive me, sometimes they make the analogy, sometimes it's like, why I've already bought the cow, I already got the milk. Why does it matter? Well, it matters because life is always changing. Every time we leave the house, we're impacted, and it can stimulate avenues of thoughts. We're always being changed. Nobody leaves the house in the morning and comes back at the end of the day the same person. We've been impacted by work, by traffic, by conversations, by things that have happened to people that we care about. So therefore, it's important for us to consistently be intentional about staying connected by going out on dates, having organic conversations. Hey, how are you today? Talk to me about what's special, what's important, what's significant to you. And you're adding to your data points, you're adding to your knowledge and awareness of your partner so you can always be relevant in every moment, no matter how long the relationship lasts. Again, it's very important to know that in long-term relationships, exploration and wonder often get left out. We have to maintain that exploration and wonder. We have to share our shifts and our changes that are going on in our lives. Go to the movies, talk about the movies. When you see things on a TV show that replicate your marriage or your relationship, initiate those, use those as catalysts for conversations with your partner. So again, sir, specifically for you, you want to pursue your wife because again, she's seen you for 11 years, you've seen her for 11 years in a lot of different ways. But by pursuing her allows her to know that you still want her, you still desire her, you still see her, you still are valuing her. These are core needs that all of us need. You need them too. But how we cultivate and foster that and create emotional connection is by pursuing, showing that we hear you, that we see you. Even though you've gained weight or you've lost weight, I still see you, I still value you. Silly, serious moment is that women concern themselves about weight and they always wonder, hey, have I gained too much weight? Am I fat? Guys, you know the right answer is never answer that question. However, ladies, men, when we're in love with you and we value you, those minor shifts and changes really don't change how we feel about you. We're vested in you. We care about you, value you. However, gentlemen, we also have to share that. When she says, hey, am I too much? Do I weigh too much? When you grab her, you give her a tight hold. He says, no, I like when you come through my fingers because I can hold you tight. You can't get away. Say something because in truth, that's really what you think. Most of the men I talk to and women, even though in life we shift and we change, we can still find beauty and pleasure because the core essence of that person hasn't changed. And it's important that we bring that to the forefront as opposed to taking it for granted. Without pursuing, without taking your partners out for dates, can also create a feeling where that partner feels taken for granted, that they don't matter. We do matter. And again, if you don't say it, someone else will. Gentlemen, let's just be honest. There's not a day a woman goes out, leaves her house, somebody doesn't compliment her, somebody doesn't have an ulterior motive for your partner. However, her efforts, her how she dresses, how she speaks, how she presents is an honor and a reflection of you. They actually do it for you. And if you don't honor and appreciate it, it's very easy to lose. So I encourage you, sir, to challenge yourself to initiate knowing, learning the growing, evolving partner that you have. You'll find out it'll be a benefit for you personally, it'll be a benefit for the relationship, and she knows she has a relationship worth fighting for. I encourage you again to consistently pursue each other. Keep exploration and wonder in your relationship. Be willing to have the hard conversations in a restaurant or taking a walk. This is how we foster and cultivate emotional connection, emotional stability. With that will come trust and a relationship that's worth celebrating. I thank you for your time and attention. And for those of you that are listening, including Selena and her husband, I'd like you to like this video, leave a message at the bottom, leave a comment about what you've heard, any other additional questions that you may have, organic or feeding off this particular question. I'd like you to go to my YouTube page and subscribe to the channel. Make it a point to press the notification bell so that you can be notified each time that new content is being put out so that you can continue on this ride to a life worth celebrating. I thank you so very much for your time and attention. Bye for now. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.